All right, everyone. The other day, someone showed me the Sun article on this, and at first I didn't believe it was real. I'm like, okay, this is satire. It's either satire or it's literally fake news. Like, this is a fake report from some joke agency, and they reprinted it. Unfortunately, it looks like it's actually real, and it's not an isolated case. A dog, apparently, in the UK, shit on somebody's front lawn, like was barking at them, and they happen to be an ethnic minority, whatever the fuck that means. And if you think in globalistic terms, then it doesn't make any sense. But apparently pooped on their lawns, and they called the police, and they're like trying to label it a hate crime, like the dog is bigoted or something. And the police have come out and actually said, like, fucking stop calling us, for a hate crime because a dog shat on your lawn. Just use a little restraint because we have bigger things to do. So actually, this isn't like the Met Police there being problematic. It's, people that are calling it up. But it shows how dumb the culture really is when you have people that consider that a possible hate crime. And then I'm reminded first about stuff like microaggressions, like man spreading, and you broke wind or something in the wrong way, and it was a fart rape or whatever. And then I was reminded of something else. During the burning times, hundreds of years ago, during the witch trial days, there were instances, and they're recorded in some cases. I think Cotton Mather and Witchcraft actually recorded a couple of these cases. It was a book I edited. There were cases where animals were put on trial for witchcraft. Or they were destroyed because they were worried it was a familiar spirit or was possessed by a demon or something like that. The animal looked odd, acted odd, something like that, and so they got all panicky about it. Is this not a moral panic that you are in when you think that there are secret Nazis and racists everywhere to the point where a dog taking a shit on the sidewalk in front of your home is a form of hate crime? Is that not fairly good evidence that you're in the middle of a continuation of a massive moral panic and you really need to fucking calm down and use some common sense? Oh my god, this, my kid drew a symbol that kind of looks like a pentagram. It's like a fucking star in a circle. It's obvious witchcraft or something. It's like, no, it's fucking a simple geometric symbol, but back in the 1980s under the Satanic Panic, yeah, it probably made sense. Send them to the school psychologist quick. They might be being, like, molested or groomed by Satanists. And then back in the burning times, hey, this dog that I saw the other day, it only had one ear. Oh my god, it must be like Satan in the form of a dog. No wonder my crops failed. And then they organize, they'll hunt down this poor animal and fucking hang it or put it on trial. They would literally do that, and the defense would consist of, yeah, he says he's a witch. Trust me, I can talk to dogs. Like the fucking dog whisperer. Yeah, he says he's possessed by the devil and you should put him out of his misery. It's crazy shit. This is a bunch of bullshit. And this is the sort of thing that 20 years from now, these same people that take this seriously, like the idea that a dog shitting can be racist or microaggressions or whatever, 20 years from now, it'll be parodied so widely. Like millennial culture especially, oh my god, when they start parodying, I'm going to sit there laughing because, I don't indulge in that stuff. I'm kind of a man out of time at this point, and it's very funny because millennials stubbornly cling to neoliberalism that doesn't work and fake progressivism that's actually prefaced on itself bigotry. I choose not to do that, making me, I guess, I don't know, more closer to the Gen Xers politically or something. Which is funny because, like, MTV generation, more conservative. It blows my mind. Beavis and Butthead. Before it was like, oh, it'll make my children act out. Now it's like they revisit and they're like, oh, well, it was sexist and racist all along. It just, King of the Hill is sexist and racist. All of the good things in life. Oh, like The Simpsons removing that one character. the Indian character, yeah, killing him off because it's more racial stereotype. It's like people were enraged 20 years ago by something, or 15 years ago for totally different reasons. Now it's enraging to people again as part of a totally new moral panic. A Pokemon was a distraction that was going to get your kids to like worship Satan. Now it's sexist because, Misty, is too thin or something, so it's fat shaming. It doesn't make sense to me. The dog shat on my lawn. The dog must be a bigot. I'm calling the police. This can never happen here in Britain's. It's just so dumb. And the thing is, these people believe it. Like, I don't think this isn't just like prank callers saying, oh yeah, hey, haha, I'd like to report a hate crime. I was served the wrong cheese flavor at the local deli. I think that it might have been racially related because I'm like, 1/16th Moroccan or something. No, I don't think that it's prank callers. I think that it's people that honestly are panicky. Like, they need to use some common sense. What we need, ideally, what would happen is that the moral panic is broken when authoritative voices come and speak out against it. And I don't just mean the alt media, because the alt media is seen as part of the same subversives of the moral panic. So we can't do it alone. Ultimately, ironically, you need people within the establishment to be like, okay, that enough is enough. You know, you're going off the rails here. No, the dog shitting on your lawn's not racist. No, somebody spreading their legs too wide on the subway is not a sexist rape attempt. No, somebody farting, you know, on the train is not rape and stuff like that. Unfortunately, most of these people are still terrified of the social justice warrior lynch mobs that are out there, and so they refuse to speak out against it. Eventually they will, and the moral panic will die very quickly. Obama, ironically, in the sense of the US, has shown signs of actually being willing to be the first person to sort of put his foot out there and say, oh yeah, okay guys, back the fuck off. He's done this several times now, actually. He's gone and said, well, you know, we need healing as a nation, blah, 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 that typical politician bullshit. But no, you know, you're taking it too far and you're saying things are sexist or racist that aren't. You're basically chasing ghosts. You know, you need to calm down a little bit. And his voice carries weight among the liberals. It shouldn't, because he's corrupt too, but it's rather funny. I think he's doing it for career purposes, but history will remember him better for having done that. Even if it's belated, even if he contributed to that same behavioral moral panic, it'd be funny to see. And the dog shit on my lawn, it was a hate crime. Dude, if it was a hate crime every time a dog took a shit on my lawn, or wandered through the garden, stepped into the fucking turnips or something, man, I should sue these people. They hate me for being, you know, I guess, a clanker. They hate me for being a spoon man. It's a crazy shit. Horrible. No, I think that the UK has gone off the rails, but then I'm reminded as well of Sadiq Khan managing to hoodwink the people there into basically covering up women on bus ads with the excuse that, oh, well, it's body shaming. Yeah, these swimsuit models are too thin and curvy, and so that's a problematic thing, and I'm a feminist. No, you're not. You're a religious zealot. That's about all. Peace out.